Alrighty, today we got Race with Ryan. Race with Ryan was added on Game Pass on December 16th. Relatively easy overall for achievements. One of the big things with it is you do want to make sure that you do have the game controls and that you're something familiar with them. The big one's going to be respawn with Y, your magic skill with the left trigger, and then drift with your right trigger. It is one of the few kart games that do use A for gas, so that's also important to remember. The other thing to remember is going to be, if going only for achievements, to start with career mode. Now, I did find the game to be not that bad for what it is as a kart racer. One of the big things is that while there are several cups, 6 of them, there are only approximately 5 tracks, most of them going to be both forward and reverse. The longest track, or cup rather, being the Royal Race. The Royal Race you do have to complete on easy, normal, and hard. They do not stack, which doesn't affect the amount of time that it is going to take you to play. Again, not too bad of a kart racer. The big thing is the pop-ups of Ryan that made it a little bit uncomfortable or weird as an adult playing the game, just because he does pop up so frequently. I do like the characters overall and the variants in them. My favorite being the panda because I just love pandas overall. So as you'll see, if we do hit somebody with one of our skills, Ryan will pop up. There he is. The big thing again being just drifting. You can hold the drift for quite a while. I've played almost all of the cups, the royal one being the only one that is really left, and I still don't know exactly what all of the power-ups do, as it's not entirely clear through the process of playing the game or through the normal menus. I do like how it prompts you to use a magic skill if you have one available. What I generally find myself doing is going through and just using the power-ups as they come available because there are so many and so frequent. But as you can see, even on easy at this point in the race, with just a modicum of drifting, I'm out half a lap ahead. And the only difference is how much drifting impacts the lead. Most of the races on hard, I will end up the same way. So as far as gameplay goes, I do find, again, that it's not bad for a kart racer. It's definitely not Mario Kart, but there is some variants or some different things that do sort of set it apart, especially if you have a child who is a Race with Ryan fan. I could definitely see them enjoying this on easy, playing it just for the gamer score, which is what I will most likely play it for or finish it for. It's not that bad, coming in 2 to 3 hours. Again, just driving around the track. The first lap was about 45 to 50 seconds. We'll probably finish this lap in about the same time. We can take a look here in just a moment. We did get a speed burst, which are those things that look like claws that become exhaust tips. We'll just go around here and continue our little race. I did like that it was a small install. That was very, very helpful. The ability to race via the cloud as well was also helpful. One thing that I wish more kart racers would do is, if you throw down a trap like the eggs or the slime, is that they would allow you to then just ignore them if you were the one who laid them down. But alas, oh, there's a tennis ball. Fitting for McTennis to throw some tennis balls. Alrighty, last lap. Here we go. A soccer ball for backwards. Probably didn't hit anybody, but there's Ryan again anyway with his little laugh or giggle. He'll also pop up at the end when we win, saying good job or something to that effect. He has a few different variations on what he says. Overall, not too bad. Little quick breeze here through this lava land. The boulders will stop and stun you, which is always good to avoid. There are different activities or different items that fall on pretty much every track to sort of trip you up. This is probably the second easiest track as far as avoiding everything. You just sort of go right down the middle, and there's only one batch. going into the rocks or anything like that won't set you back. One thing that will set you back is crashing into the wall. You can get stuck, which is why it's important to remember that Y will reset you. But I'm going here a little bit slower than normal with a minute 15-ish here on the clock. And there we go. Captain Panda has won a race. There's Ryan celebrating our victory. Won by about a minute, so basically nearly lapped him. Got a couple more races just like that. And here we go. And now we are on to the next race. So that is Race with Ryan. It is what it is. It's a nice, quick, little, simple kart racer that is branded with Race with Ryan. I'm not familiar with his YouTube channel or his family's YouTube channel, but they do allow for them to have a kart game. Great for them. Allows me to get easy achievements. Great for me. 2 or 3 hours total. Probably be done with it and can move on. This is one of those games where I will most likely delete it from my hard drive as soon as I complete it, if I don't just keep it on cloud game only. If you guys do have any further questions, you can check out True Achievements or go online to my Twitter, and I will happily answer any questions you may have about Race with Ryan. Otherwise, I hope that you guys have a great 2020.